I never know what's going to come up next. It's random.
That was a great one for him. That's perfect for George Stephanopoulos. You got your question out. That's almost like weird trolling someone level where you're like, I got the question in, ha ha ha. And he's like, but
yeah. That felt a little slightly juvenile. I mean, I get it. Hey. You finally have the platform. Like, I get it, but was this really worth it?
And the other ones, they were talking shit about Alex Jones and the president, talking about weird reptilian shit. Well, I mean, George Stephanopoulos is clearly Democratic, and he's the first thing he wants to do. All right, wait, everything out the way. There's UFOs talk, man. What do you think about UFOs, President Trump? And I mean, that's the most presidential answer you're going to get. It's not that tongue-in-cheek, well, I don't know, I'm trying to find out, but I'll let you guys... Well, he does say, I'll let you know first, but he is very, very dismissive, which, if you're the president and you do know, that's what you say. That's what you say. I mean, if you were president and people were asking, what are you going to say?
Yeah, I guess that's all you can say if you're not supposed to say anything about it, but they asked him straight up, do you believe in the UFOs? And he was like, not particularly, because that's, I think, the word particularly. He doesn't believe in, he's not going to believe in anything. That's not going to make him money.
He loves pilots. We have a lot of great, pleasurable pilots up there. These pilots,
they're the best.
We've got the best. We do have the best pilots.
It's true. It has nothing to do with him, but they are the best pilots.
I want to talk about something. We were talking Grassman. I got some brand new Grassman content for you guys. Okay. And I'm talking hot off the presses that this is from a paranormal radio show from last night.
What?
Okay.
Ooh.
All right. So, do you guys know, I'm sure you guys have heard of author and cryptozoologist Lyle Blackburn.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Rob, do you know who that
sure.
is?
The
Can you
name
picture
is very
him?
familiar.
What does he wear on his head?
What does he wear on his head?
He wears a black cowboy hat all the time. Like the
that's what I meant. That's what I was thinking of. Yeah,
he's at Mothman every year.
Yes. The first year we went, oh man, so I can only tell. I'm only playing these on Patreon and telling this year because when we went there, Kimmy Beepbop, longtime Unbeliever buddy, she went to Lyle Blackburn, his like conference he was putting on in the theater. And Kimmy came up to us after and was like, that guy in there was such a jerk. We're like, who? She's like, that guy in a cowboy hat. It looks like he's in Poison or whatever. I was like, oh, that guy? And she's like, some kid was like crying a little bit and he like freaked out and like made him go outside and everything. I was like, what? Like he like blew on somebody in that hot theater at Mothman.
Oh, man.
Well, I mean, if you're crying, you should probably leave the tent. Go cry somewhere else.
Well,
I don't know.
Drea immediately takes his side. Instantly, Drea takes his side.
Crying
because he wears a
rude.
cowboy hat.
It's so rude
Because she
to
likes
cry.
guys in cowboy hats, so instantly she takes his side.
All right, Drea, we got a couple spots left in this Mr. and Mrs. Paranormal. Are we sliding Mr. Lyle Blackburn in there?
You know what? No, because it needs to be put before an entire panel, and we don't have time for that.
I'm kidding. He would never get on that list.
Hey, do you guys know who Ken Gearhart is? Because they kind of look like they could be twins because they both kind of dress the same.
They look like Nelson if they were together.
How do you? I'm going to look at.
Or maybe some late iteration of it. But what the hell am I talking about? Why am I talking about Lyle Blackburn and what he may or may not be telling babies at Mothman Fest? Last night he was on a show called Paratalk Radio with Psychic Cindy and Ted. And I'm going to say, I'm just wanting to put this out here especially to the patrons first. On August 26th, I'm going on this radio show. They're going to have me as a guest. I think it might even be for like 2 hours where I don't know what we're talking about, but I know that they take questions live. You can ask questions just on the Facebook app. You can be listening.
You're fucked, Rob.
They have a phone number to call in to, and there's a chance, just please, if you're not busy on a Monday, August 26th, come on, we never ask for nothing. Please listen to it and ask me anything. Ask me some dumb questions. Just get the show going. Like, call in. I don't care. I really want people to come on. But okay, so last night, Lyle Blackburn's on that show, and I'm watching that show, and he was talking about a book he's got out about Momo, which is another type of Bigfoot, right? Momo.
Yeah, Momo's
Now,
hot.
I'll say, what I really wanted to ask was, hey, dude, how many people think your book is about that, like, Japanese doll thing that, like, was a YouTube sensation, right?
That's what I was
thinking. Yeah, same.
No, there's a Bigfoot called Momo, and he must have written his book before that was a thing, because he has a book out, but everyone's going to be like, what the fuck is about Bigfoot? I want to know about Momo, and not Bigfoot, like, you know?
That's just a nickname that he has for Bigfoot?
I don't know.
Like a species of Bigfoot.
No, it's an actual, it's a Bigfoot. There's actually, I think Seth Breedlove Seth Breedlove's doing a whole new Small Town Monsters about Momo, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think Lyle Blackburn, I think, is associated with those guys. Like, I'm pretty sure he was with them with Small Town Monsters when they were screening something, that first Mothman documentary they did. Well, anyway, he goes on the show last night, and just play the first clip, please.
We have another question here, Mr. Russell Ryan.
Yes, and you will be telling me later.
Okay. So Russell Ryan, Russell will be on the show, actually, I think in, like, the next month.
Yeah,
he is from the Unbelievers podcast. But he's asking Lyle, what do you think of the Grassman? Or Grassman? Isn't he similar to the Bigfoot in some sense?
Yes, just another regional term for Bigfoot.
Oh, really? That's interesting.
And that would be Ohio, the Ohio Grassman, and it's just one of those things where it's regionally kind of come to a term, and usually something that dates back many years. You know, your grandma would say, "Watch out for the Grassman," but if you look at the descriptions of these creatures, they're describing a Bigfoot, and even more so than Momo, because the Grassman descriptions are literally match very well with any other Bigfoot. And Ohio
all right, you get the point. All right, I'm not trying to troll this guy or thing. I want to go on the show, and I didn't want to screw up any chances of me be going on that show by doing what I really wanted to do. But so he just Grassman.
I'm surprised you didn't ask him. You didn't say about that hole.
This isn't the only clip. We're not done. So this is the intro clip. Okay, so he, of course, the claws are in, the fangs are up, whatever. I'm not going to do anything stupid like I went to P.P. Warren or anything. The fangs, I had to put them up. They're out of here.
Did you hear Psychic Cindy, though? She was like, "Oh, I'm so excited.
That's my God.
Hey,
they love you, dude. I can't wait.
Psychic Cindy's the best. There, Ted's the best. I'm really excited to go on that show. Like, really. That's why all these clips, I was like, I better not play this on a real show. I don't want someone to be like, hey, they're like talking about your show on there, you know. So don't fucking no Twitter snitches, all right?
Yeah, please.
I don't think they're going to hear this. I don't think they're ever going to hear this.
No, I wouldn't care if they did anyway. But so let's go on. There's another clip because I just won't go away.
So I have another one here from Russell Ryan. I said his name backwards. God.
All of a sudden, I'm starving. I need some food.
Well, that's what happens when you talk about vampires.
Right.
Lyle met Sunbow, and what does he think of Psychic Sasquatch?
Okay.
Psychic Sasquatch.
Okay, have I met who?
Sunbow? Sunbow, S-U-N, like the sun, and then Bow, B-O-W.
That's pretty.
So I'm going to guess now.
No, don't know that.
All right.
And the other question was psychic?
Yes, Psychic Sasquatch. Yeah.
I think that's the word we didn't remember to add.
He just wants to know what you think.
I don't put a lot of credibility in that. I can't say it's not possible or anything, and maybe if anything, more of a feeling of they can give off a feeling that something that causes you to feel dread or fear. But as far as communicating using the English language, I've heard these stories, and it would require, most of them seem like it would require these creatures to have some knowledge of our culture, which there's no way they could have in order to have communicated in this fashion these conversations. So I just think that's
hocus pocus.
Seems ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
Some of the people I've interviewed that claim that they've the people I've interviewed that claim they've had psychic interactions with Bigfoot, if I compare them to all of the people I interviewed, they most fall in the least credible, in my opinion, the least credible people. And I've interviewed hundreds of people. So, I mean, that's my opinion.
Russell Ryan, he says Bigfoot is just making him say that.
Well, see, there you go.
There you go.
It's
Tony DeVille.
It's a trap.
There you go.
Right, it's a trap.
All
Tony
right.
DeVille says with more.
Now they're doing Star Wars references. Did you hear that?
Oh yeah,
yes,
it's a
yes,
trap.
I did.
It's
I
a
caught
trap.
It
Russ,
listen to the show. I
Russ,
don't
that
know.
was great.
Oh, see, I think
All right.
she's done her research on Russ, so she knows that he likes to drop those Star Wars references.
That was so good, Russ.
Yeah.
That was such a good zinger.
That was just,
man.
I just put that out there because I just wanted him to get in a trap of it. I was like, he's not going to actually, like, I know he's not going to care about psychic Sasquatch. But I was surprised he said, I've interviewed him. He didn't know who Sunbow was.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, is Sunbow like a celebrity? Like, did you expect him to?
Duh.
I guess in the Bigfoot.
He's Sunbow, dude. He invented psychic Sasquatch. Of course, if you're in the Bigfoot field, you better know who Sunbow is.
Yeah,
He just
seems
sounds
I guess I'm
like-
not that
into-
much of an
He
expert.
sounds like-
You know who
Sasquatch.
Sunbow is. You could school him.
Kawani Lasperitis, the guy Lapseritis. His last name sounds like a disease. Is all I remember.
Kiwanis lactatitis is what his name is.
Leprosy. Yeah, so great. He doesn't believe in psychic Sasquatch or the UFO connection. Oh God, I forgot about that sound.
He doesn't even sound like he wants to be on that show. He's just like,
Oh,
well,
dude,
you know.
that's why I need people listening to please go on, man. Keep me going because I don't want to I mean, I don't know what I can say. Like Psychic Cindy is like, there's a video too of them, and she's like yawning. Like at one point, he's like, "Why do you keep yawning?" She's like, "I'm hungry." It's like,
Yeah, it's not that you're
I
bored.
love that.
it's so
Their
funny.
banter.
man.
Their banter is great. They're actually really funny.
Oh no, go away.
And hey, just play the next clip that's in there. Play the next one I had.
Russell Ryan. I said his name backwards.
Ryle Russin.
Ryle
That's
Russin.
your new name.
Ryle's just russing around.
I got to make out what exactly it says. Play it one more time.
Russell Ryan. I said his name backwards.
Yeah, I won't forget the thing that you said one time that when people mix up your last name and first name, where it's like, oh yeah, Russell's just the sound I make when Ryan arrives, or something like that. That cracked me up. But they couldn't even get either of the names right. Ryle
That's
Russin.
fine.
Russell Ryan. I said his name backwards.
I'm going to
backwards.
troll the shit out of you when you're on that show.
Please
Russ.
do. That's what I want everyone to do. I want to talk about something, and yes, we're all here. I got Mike here. He wants to weigh in. I really want to know what these young millennials are thinking about all this. So we have a new clip, and people must really care about this because our own Facebook group, I think the video of this has been posted, 30 times so far. The video of Bernie Sanders
Yeah.
on Joe
Yes.
Rogan. We could delete some of them. It's fun. We want to hear anybody who's either a candidate or the president themselves, former president, vice president. If you're talking aliens, we want to hear it. So, Mikey, I got to ask you. Have you guys actually clicked it and watched it yet?
I've watched portions of it. Yeah, I haven't watched the whole interview, but I do need to watch the whole.
What
thing.
about you, Drea? Have you heard Bernie say the words yet?
No, I have not. I just reading them.
It's
was
only been posted 15 times. How have you not seen it yet?
Russ, I am a very busy person.
Yeah, I
busy
know
man.
you are. I got to ask Mikey. Mikey, do you know what Bernie Sanders thinks of aliens?
Not at all.
All right, Mikey. Well, let's hear. I mean, just on our modern day, our generation's John Stossel. Joe Rogan had Bernie Sanders, the man, and tried to not picture James Adomian, if you are a fan of James Adomian, doing Bernie Sanders, which I think is great. But let's hear Bernie Sanders when he is asked by who other than the highest of high, Joe Rogan, asking... He is so high in this clip. Asking
dude.
Asking Bernie Sanders, what do you think about them aliens, and are you going to let us know when you prez? Let's hear.
Well, we just did an hour, sir, so I'm going to let you go because I know you got very important things to do. One last question. If you got into the office and you found out something about aliens, if you found out something about UFOs, would you let us know?
Well, I'll tell you, My wife would demand that I let you know.
Is your wife a UFO nut?
No, she's not a UFO nut. But just, Bernie, what is going on? Do you have any access to records?
You don't have any access?
I don't. Honestly,
No?
I don't know.
Okay. You let us know, though?
All right, I'll be on the show. We'll announce it on the show. How's
Please.
that? All right,
Please
you got it,
do.
Joe.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate your time.
Joe, thank you very much.
The top 10% of the 1% who know about aliens are in